Hello YouTubers, my name is Lethologica and welcome to part 13 of Feed the Beast Minecraft. Now, in our previous video, we went over the Tinker's Construct smeltery, some information about microblocks and how to use them. Today, we're going to climb this giant ladder, because ladders are fun. It just kind of goes up a ways. I'm not going to lie, takes a few seconds to climb this thing, but I promise you it will be worth it. In today's video, we are going to be covering a little bit on minefactory Reloaded mod pack, and the minefactory Reloaded gives you a lot of cool things for automating things like harvesting, planting trees and items and whatnot, as well as collecting things from animals. So we're going to be going over the wool parts, so harvesting wool from sheep, and we're at the top, just about. Oh, look at this. We have made it up to one of these giant green slime kingdom things. Now, in your world, you are going to see these around a lot. Oh, you can't climb up there. The world has some interesting things about it. One of them is the slime trees, and the trunks are not normal wood. They're made up of congealed slime, which has a couple of purposes. Oh, you're also going to find these blue slimes up here in the congealed slime pool. So the first use for this is you can use it to make 4 slime balls. So all you need is a little bit of a tree farm. Take a couple of these saplings down, get a tree farm, and you have yourself an unlimited supply of slime. The other fun thing you can do is put a block down, and you can, it's kind of hard to do, but you can bounce, which is, not gonna lie, kind of fun. So this is part of the Tinker's Construct mod, and so it does add a few new blocks. These congealed purple slime works with the green slime, gives you a few slime balls. So just a little thing, they're fun to build up to. Maybe we'll build a little fort up here, or a house, or maybe a little tourist attraction of some kind. I'm not sure what yet, but something along those lines. And as you can see, we have our great white wild kingdom here. Our flowers, our little city that's hidden by clouds, our railroad track is down here, and everything the light touches is ours. And this dark place, you must never go there. Sorry, had a bit of a Lion King reference going on there. So, the other fun thing you get to do, you get to fly. So we have our hang glider on, and you can just soar above, and it takes quite a while to go down. We're just going to drop below the clouds so we can see everything a bit better. So here's our wonderful village. It's a nice wall. I haven't done the reverse staircase on the inside yet. There's our fun smeltery, our farm, a little train. And there's the 16 holes I dug out that I said I was going to. And our thermal expansion engine, which is running, I think, quite nicely. So I started putting a floor in and making it look kind of nice. Some chiseled marble over here, and our engines that clears Tinker Construct glass. And these little switches. So I'm going to turn this on. Lava's going to start flowing in powering half the engines here. I'm not going to run it on for long. And then this is the magma crucible. And again, it's just charging up and it's converting our netherrack into lava. So I don't have a lot. I only have a little bit left. But today we are not going to be doing that as much. We're going to be looking at this. So this pit, there are 16 different pits, which is also the exact same number of wool colors there are. So it's only these top 2 rows. I know there's this white rock wool, and then these woolen clay. We're not going to be using these. We're just going to be shearing the wool off sheep. And what you can do is, I'm sure many of you are aware, you can, if you dye a sheep, and then you can just shear it and get the color back, so you don't have to waste as much dye. So we are going to be putting 2 of every sheep, or at least between 2 and 4 of every single color of sheep, and breeding them a bit and getting our supplies back. So let's look at how to do this. In order to do this, there's going to be one key thing we're going to need, but we're going to be building a second machine as well. And the first machine I'm going to be covering, once I get back inside, is the, bring it up here. Factory. All right, so it's the rancher we need that will shear the animals, and the other one we want is the sewer, and this is essentially a poop collector. So the recipe's not too hard. 2 plastic sheets, a bucket, some bricks, machine frame and the servo. I've got most of the stuff ready. In order to make these plastic sheets, you need to go through 2 steps in some sort of furnace. The first is if you're using the minefactory rubber, you get the raw rubber from the trees. You can just run it through. And then once you're done that, you will take just the rubber bar or the industrial craft rubber and just run it back through the furnace. And from that, you are going to just get pieces of plastic. Did I? No. So I'm just going to show you here quickly. It does take a second, but so you get this raw plastic here, and then all it is just 4 pieces of plastic gives you 4 plastic sheets. So it's not too hard. So let's make those sewers. So we're going to need, we'll only need 4. I know there's 16, but this recipe will make 4 sewers. And then the rest of it, 4. And then, there we go. No? What was it? No. Servos. Oh. Lose my head some days. Alright. So all you're going to want to do is you'll just need to take these 16 sewers and just place them in the bottom. Now, a sewer will cover the 5x5 area above it, and I'm pretty sure it has to be on the top. As you can see, I started laying some pipe down to collect it. So if animals are here, it'll slowly collect and create sewage, and you can use the sewage, as I've gone over before, to make fertilizer. So I'm only going to just do 4 here quickly. And then underneath here, I do have a row of the regular copper pipes, because this liquid is not an extreme hot or cold liquid. So you can just see them there. And they do have a small internal tank. They do have an upgrade area, which we'll get into, I guess, now. So the upgrades just increase the radius, and it's always in the radius themselves. I'm pretty sure the sewers give you a 5x5 by default. Could just be, they could have dropped it to 3x3. And this radius increase adds, let's say copper adds a radius increase of 4. So if the area is a 3x3 area to begin with, and you add a 4x4, you add 4 to each side. So in total, you're going to get a 11x11. So just keep that in mind, and it does get pretty big pretty fast. So there are sewers. They will collect a couple different liquids. They will collect essence, or experience. So when you drop experience on the ground from breeding animals, from killing them, or other creatures, it will collect that. So just keep that in mind. I usually set up a small second tank with some mob essence in it, just in case. The second thing we need is the rancher. Now the rancher recipe, bring it up back here. It's this plastic pipe, which is just 6 plastic sheets, 2 shears and 2 tin cables, as well as all the machine frame. So I don't have all the machine frame, but I will quickly. So I need 16 of these, and I apologize, I forgot to grab iron. And I am running low on iron. That's not good. So you just need to get a little bit more. I think I put some in the furnace a while ago. Ooh, still not enough. All right, well, just give me a second. I'm going to pause the video and grab some iron. Okay, so I've got the stuff together, and if we bring this up, so we have our plastic pipe. I'm only just going to be making a few of these to demonstrate because these shears take up a lot of inventory. Kind of a pain. So, there's this in here. Yeah, that's what I don't like about doing this. Is you can't. I wish you could stack shears if they haven't been used yet. I do wish you could do that. That'd be very useful. So that's 4. No, and we're just gonna go place these. Now, oh, it's dark out. Any mobs? Hopefully not too many. Look like there are. Oh, some Endermen. Actually, you know what? Those are knights, and they are very, very fast, and will charge down and kill you. Oh, looks like he didn't see me. They're very, very dangerous. I've seen them a couple times, and I kept trying to get a good screenshot, but here is one, just sitting away. Now, luckily, they can't jump over fences, but they do move extremely quickly. Luckily, they're not nearly as threatening in the daylight as they are in the nighttime. There we go. Now at least we don't have to deal with any of the spiders or his friends. Oh, yay. So yeah, those knights are dangerous. They really like to kill you. Sorry, I was hoping to have this all ready to go. I'll let those things over there. Those things will die soon enough. Oh god. You know, I had nights go by where I didn't see a single mob. Try to record a video and I get a billion of them. So I really don't like. I don't know if you've seen those purplish creepers or those off-colored creepers. So what they do is they kind of just teleport you a little bit, and they're kind of a pain in the butt. Oh, this is not good. He didn't see me. There he is. So yeah, what they will do, concussion. So as you can see, I kind of get teleported. They don't do any damage though, thank God. You want to be careful of those, because if they teleport you into lava, you are screwed. If not, you can just stay there. He's fine. So what you're going to want to do is the ranchers are going to get placed right here. Oops. And you can use a wrench to reorient them. They're easier apparently if you place them from back here. So as you can see, we're going to need this output pipe. And you can hook a couple different pipes up. We're going to be using the Buildcraft pipes to hook these up, as they are a bit better towards our goal. Guess I shouldn't have completely closed this. So it is now. So this thing, it holds different liquids. You have your energy, the work, so how when it's in progress, and idle time. So the work is how long it takes for it to shear, and this is how long in between each operation, I think. And it has a small little amount of stuff it can contain. If you have cattle, you can pump milk into here, but we are going to be hopefully keeping other mobs out of here. Now let's see how we can use pipes to our advantage. So for this, we're going to need two kinds. We are going to need gold transport pipes and iron pipes. Now, we've seen the gold transport pipes in action, but what do the iron ones do? The iron pipes allow for you to set which direction things are going to go in. So if you have two or more pipes merging together, it allows you to, set which direction they're going to go in. And I'm going to give you a quick little thing on that. Got this. Okay. So we're only going to need a couple of these. And the recipe for all the pipes, as you've seen, is just 2 of the resource on each side, iron, and I'm going to make a few more of these actually. I'm going to make 8. There we go. Because I know I'm going to need more. So I'll just lay out a couple here quickly. So let's say we have here, 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 and here. Now the problem is you want everything to go to, let's say that's a chest for a second. So you want everything to go there. If you just have a regular pipe in between, when they hit this intersection, they can actually go any direction. So what you do to combat this is you put an iron pipe in there, you grab your wrench, set the wrench, and whatever way is hollow, that's the direction all the items are going to flow. So when they come into here, they can only go towards that block. So it allows you to make some pretty good designs. All the Buildcraft pipes, are compatible, so you don't need to worry about that. They'll all mostly will link in together. And since this machine, it automatically pushes things out, we won't need to worry about getting some sort of servo or having to extract the items manually. We can just let them run. So what we're going to do is back in here. Now, what you'll want is an iron transport pipe and a gold pipe. and that way it will automatically output. And I'm thinking I may just need to dig this out because realistically, we can always fill everything in later. Now it doesn't matter which way you go from, or you can extract from pretty much any side. Whatever has the pipe on it is the one it will extract from, so you can put it on the sides or the back or bottom or top. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. So I apologize, thought I'd have more. Forgot that I actually would need to go in here multiple times. So, iron. So yeah, it's pretty easy to hook these up. Don't want that. That's dumb. So to power this, we will be running the power underneath at the bottom. So all you'll need for these conduits, if you want to have the redstone ones, you're more than welcome to. Realistically, I don't think you'll need it, but again, you're more than welcome to. It's up to you. There we go. And just going to put a pipe on the side so it has something to direct to. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and get, actually, before I do that, I'm going to show you one more fun thing you might want to know. How to get all the sheep in here. Now, as you are probably aware, you can use just regular old wheat and go out and find all the sheep one by one, get them, or you can take advantage of Minecraft or minefactory loaded. In a minefactory, I showed you the safari nets, single use, but there's also a reusable one, and it's 4 ender pearls and a gas tier. Now, the gas tiers are dangerous to get. You'll need to go into the nether, find a gas, kill it, not over lava, and hope to God it drops a tier. They generally do. Or you could be a little cheaper and do what I did. As you know, I have a bunch of villagers in here, and villagers give you some pretty cool stuff. So I dropped this villager in here earlier. So for 3 emeralds, I can get 1 safari net controller that's reusable. There we go. And so you can capture a mob any amount of times, transport them around, and it makes things really nice. You're going to want a few of these long term. For now, we just need the 1 though. So if you see villagers that have them, trade for them, get the emeralds. If you get a chance to kill a gas, do it. Yeah, so if you just want, say, a cow, you can pick up a cow. It says its health, what it is, place it down, and it won't degrade or decay or anything. So, like I said, these things are expensive to build, so you can find gas tiers as well in dungeons and chests randomly if you're lucky. I'm not going to lie, they're extremely hard and rare, but if you get the chance, I recommend this reusable thing if you're doing anything with lots of mobs or enemies. This should be one of your first builds with this. So, like I said, I'm going to go off camera and finish filling in the pipes and the ranchers. I might even do a little bit of power, and I'll get a couple of sheep in one of these. So I will be right back. Okay, so I finished adding the conduits and pipes. I went for the redstone pipes because I really do enjoy those a lot more. But again, if you don't have enough resources to make them, the leadstone conduits will probably be more than enough. They take a little while to get charged up, but once everything is charged, you won't notice much of a power drain. So the sheep are hiring me because I have food. So I'm just going to start breeding a little bit. So these sewage collectors, I can show you right now that they've already started collecting some sewage down here. So we've gotten a little bit. Now, since they did drop some XP, what we'll have to do is I'll make another tank to kind of store it and hold that all. You won't need a lot, oh shoot, but just enough that you won't have to worry about it clogging up your system. So, I haven't actually turned this on yet, but I'm really hoping it works. As you can see, I have all my one-ways set up. They go down through here, around, and into this chest. And I have the same thing on the other side. I was able to do the conduits underneath this time because I did it a little smarter. They just go around through and to this chest. So let's turn this on. So this is connected to our power plant over here. So we will need to start generating a little bit of energy. This should be more than enough to get this started. And as you can see, our sheep have been sheared off. This is now pulsing. Now the nice thing is once these have filled up with power, they won't drain power. So you have your idle timer. It looks like it lasts about 400 ticks, so ratio is about 20 ticks to 1 second. So that's all. You have to wait about 20 seconds in between operations, but you should be fine. So let's see if it worked. We just go back over to our collection system. Here we have our 2 wool. So this is nice because once you get enough energy going, and we will have that soon, I hope, you will have more than enough power to just completely let this run completely AFK, and you won't have to worry about mobs, or sorry, you won't have to worry about, coming back to it, making sure it's reset. You just got to check on it once in a while to make sure make sure your chests are empty. We'll more than likely have to sort them later on. Just need to grab my bread. It's already in there. All right, so I think that's going to be everything for today. I hope this video was informative and you all enjoyed it. I'm going to be making some walkways and clearing this up and getting rid of all those pesky flowers for you. Oh, one final thing I meant to show you last video and I forgot was my stone pickaxe. I upgraded it with lapis and redstone, so I got my fortune level 3, and oh my gosh, if you get a chance, add this in because it is amazing. I went down and I found some diamond, mined it, and I got a couple bonus ones, bonus gold, and actually I got a bonus emerald at one point, and it's just phenomenal to have. So fortune is one of my new favorite things to have because it, gives you a little bit extra for a little bit less. So, or a lot less, I guess, but hopefully it's just enough. So I think we're just going to turn this off again. There should be enough lava. If we want to, really get things going, you turn all the conduits on. And there you go. Really let this machine go. Let it completely fill up with power. I don't think we're at a point I can really do this yet. Maybe I can. Because this won't be using... All these other machines, once they're filled, will not be using a lot of power. I've also got the other ones wired up, so they should be all full of power now. Yeah, right. Well, I think, like I said, I think that's going to be everything. I know I got sidetracked there with the pickaxe and whatnot, but I'm going to get some more sheep and populate this whole area. So thank you for watching. As always, if you enjoy my videos, please like and subscribe. Any and all comments are appreciated. And it is Easter weekend for me this weekend, so I'm going to be away for a few days. But until next time, this is Lethologica saying cheers, folks.